If somebody asks, any employee of an organization, majority there are many people will be finding they are not happy. Similarly, with the students, they have a problem with the college, maybe with the fees or something. They will be no, that college is not good in the online. So you don't have to believe in everything, but if and 90 people are telling it's a bad, so that means there is something problem. So there may be some odd people. I mean, say for example, out of 100, there are 15 when the IIT is bad.
The bad experience people will review that
only, right? So that's the thing. So that's the problem. So you don't go to the LinkedIn and find that particular person. So are you working there? Check. I mean, the successful people will be giving you this teacher is good. I mean, you can learn a lot of things. So this research you need to do little bit. Number one is faculty. Number two is the placement. Number three is their infrastructure is most important, because you need to understand that these institutes are not placement agency.
तो सर आपने एफिलिएशन की बात कर दी, बट एग्जैक्ट कंपैरिजन और क्या पैरामीटर्स के ऊपर उनको ध्यान देना चाहिए?
Right. Apart from that accreditation status to online that is available, you can go through the next very important point is the quality of the education. The quality of who is providing the education? The faculty members are providing the education. You just check the quality. I mean, the faculty list are nowadays available in the website. You just go through that who are the full-time faculty members, who are the available, and what is their qualification, how. Of course, through the qualification, you cannot understand the quality. It's fact. I mean, I know several qualified people, they cannot teach properly. So that's the thing. With the qualification, you cannot understand, but at least you can see their previous affiliations also. I mean, which universities or the institute they have taught earlier. So automatically through that, you can understand the quality of that particular person. Maybe the kind of degree they have got from which universities. So that is mentioned, that is the PhD from this and this. So through that, you can little bit having an understanding. And of course, nowadays, it is, easily available in different kind of comparative website and all, where the alumnus are there. So you can have a direct interaction with the alumnus of that particular institute. So that is also a possibility. But
social media groups
and LinkedIn and all, so you will be able to find out those things. But of course, not like, say for example, if somebody asks, any employee of an organization, majority there are many people will be finding they are not happy with the company. It's a fact. Maybe the salary, maybe the promotion, etc. So they will be, no, that's a very bad company. So don't go by only the comments. Similarly with the students, they have a problem with the college, maybe with the fees or something. They will be, no, that college is not good in the online. So you don't have to believe in everything, but if you see that you have asked 100 people and 90 people are telling it's a bad, so that means there is something problem. So there may be some odd people. I mean, say for example, out of 100, there are 15-20 people would be there. They will be telling bad, how much good even the IIT is bad.
The bad experience people will review that
only, right? So that's the thing. So that's the problem. So you don't have to believe everything, but you have to use your intelligence kind of thing, that what are the companies these people are getting selected. Nowadays in the website you'll be finding this is a student from this batch has got selected in this company. Go to the LinkedIn and find that particular person. So are you working there? Check. I mean, the successful people will be giving you the best feedback. That okay, fine, go to that college. This teacher is good. I mean, you can learn a lot of things. So this research you need to do little bit. Number one is faculty. Number two is the placement. Number three is their infrastructure, whether they are having, if it's an engineering, whether the appropriate instruments and the laboratories are available. So that is important, right? So because ultimately, if you can develop knowledge and the skill sets, getting job will not be a big deal. Even if your placement officer is not bringing company, you can get job if you have developed the skill set. So that's why the education is most important, because you need to understand that these institutes are not placement agency. That you will be going there and joining the MBA or the BTech program after 4 years, 3 years, whatever. So you'll be getting a job. It's not. You have to invest your time, dedication. You have to develop yourself. But of course, these parameters need to be checked. That is, of course, the placement record you can check. The academic result is very important.
It is not about the only MBA or engineering. Right. If you are going for any professional course, hotel management हो गया, आपका कुछ भी एविएशन में या कुछ भी कोर्सेज आप प्रोफेशनल कोर्सेज कर रहे हो अदर देन ट्रेडिशनल कोर्सेज, आपको ये सब चीज़ देखना था. एक और बात मेरे को जानना था सर, कि चलो ये प्रोफेशनल कोर्सेज तो हैं ही, ठीक है, इनके लिए हेफ्टी आपको मनी फीस में देना है और आपको प्लेसमेंट के लिए बैठना है, जो भी ये सब खर्चीले कोर्सेज हैं. अगर हम ट्रेडिशनल कोर्सेज की बात करें, ट्रेडिशनल कोर्सेज में क्या माइक्रो सर्टिफिकेशंस, इंटर्नशिप ऐसे कुछ क्या जुगाड़ लगाया जाए, क्या एक तरीका होना चाहिए आज के स्टूडेंट्स को जो एक सक्सेसफुल करियर उन्हें मिले?
Right. That is a very good question actually, because now probably you know that the government of India have launched this NEP, National Education Policy 2020, where every courses have a mandatory internship. Every course, it may be a history or a Bengali or a English honors, journalism, anything, there is an internship opportunity available. The college has to provide. Even the colleges is not able to provide. You can find, you can approach the companies, they will give you internship. That is not an issue. But the internship is very important, because through that would be your experience. Because in the internship, companies are getting an employee for 2 months, generally with a very low cost or no cost, right? Because some companies are giving stipend, majority of the companies are not giving stipend. So that's a debatable issue, that whether they should give or not. But however, this is an opportunity to prove yourself, your skill set for this next 2 months. Generally, interview is taken only for 10 minutes maximum. 4 5 minutes they are taking a judgment about you, that you are good or you are bad. But here you are having 2 months time to prove yourself to the company. So if they like your performance, of course they can give you a PPO, in a pre-placement offer. It does not mean only the engineers or the MBAs or the BBAs are getting PPO. Anybody can get, right? If the company don't want to lose a good employee. So you have to, so these 2 months, you have to prove yourself. 2 months, 3 months, whatever. Even as per the syllabus, probably 2 months is the internship or the 4 weeks is the internship. It does not mean you cannot do much more internship. You can. You just take a permission from your HOD that I have got selected in this particular company for another 1 week or 2 weeks. Go there. Because I know there are many colleges and all the people are not going for attending classes. But if you are spending that particular, fine, don't go, but invest your time in the internship, right? So that will give you value. So that is one thing. And number two is, there are many companies nowadays, they are preferring normal traditional graduates like the BA, BSc, BCom. You take any big company names, I mean, they are having business process services division, which used to call BPO and all, but now they are having very quality projects. For those kind of quality projects, they are hiring BA, BSc, become normal graduates. So if you can, prepare yourself for that only, so there is a chance that you can get selected on those multinational company also, in spite of the fact you are not a BTech or a MBA. So these opportunities are available. Big companies, they are hiring. Like say for example, I'm just taking the name Wipro. Wipro is having a program, work integrated learning program, for the BSc and the BCA graduates. Even they are getting BCom and BBA also. So for the first 3 years, you will be working as a trainee, where you will be getting a good amount of stipend, like 15,000 to 22,000. I cannot recollect the exact amount. After the 3 years period, during that period, you will be doing master degree from a very reputed institute, and that's too free of cost. Right. So if you are getting selected in Wipro for those kind of program, you will be you can complete your masters free of cost. Along with that, a job with a stable career. So you have to look for this kind of information everywhere. I mean, so that you can keep updated yourself and take those opportunities. That is very important. But and the certification, micro certifications and all you are talking about, definitely again, based on the skill sets that is required, you do some certifications. Like if you are really good, say for example, mathematics honors person, they should do certifications in data science, because that is the base of data science. If only a MBA graduate is going and a mathematics honors is going, company is going to hire that mathematics graduate, not MBA graduate, if that MBA graduate is not having stat and the math. Right. So that's the thing. So that's why if you're an economics honors graduate, if you're a statistics graduate, if you're a mathematics graduate, so go for Python. Right. Go for some data visualization tools like the Minitab or the say Power BI and all. So those certifications you have to do. So that is going to give you a very good thing. I mean, opportunity to explore. So this is how for the different courses, different kind of certifications are there. Like if you are doing journalism, do some, say for example, VFX, right? So that of course, directly you may be thinking that how journalism is related to VFX, right? But whenever if you are having the VFX capability or the animation tools, that it will be easier for you to represent your news in a much more attractive manner. News is same, but how you are representing, that is very important. Right. So that is like, say for example, I am actually published author. I am having many books. So one company have recently approached me. He told that we are going to create a automated trailer through AI for your books, so that the people would be generating much more interest about your books. Because not just hosting a book launch event and showing that this is the book, this is the content, it is not good. Let us do a trailer, movie trailer kind of thing. Creative thing. So similarly, so if you are a journalism graduate, media science graduate, you know this kind of technical tools, how to represent it, because nowadays it is all about presentation, how you are representing it, right? So if you can
also take help from AI.
Of course, take help from AI is mandatory. Everybody, without that you cannot survive. So you have to know, because that is that is necessity, because that is going to increase your productivity by using those tools, right? So you have to. So that's the thing. Based on your courses, like say for example English honors is a huge demand. Why? Because of the content marketing, content management. Because nowadays it is the era of content. Everybody is made social media content, website content. English graduates or the literature graduates are the most important people. But they have to be very good in commercial writing. So they should do some courses, short-term courses on this content development part, so that they would be in demand, right? So because every company is having their own content team now. And whom they are preferring? They are preferring either this journalism mass comm graduate or this English honors graduate. Majority English honors.
With AI skill.
Right, of course, AI skill set, right, those things. So that how you have to prepare yourself.
So again we are going back to your answer that आपका भी एक एक्सपीरियंस गवर्नमेंट जॉब में था.
Right.
तो आप गवर्नमेंट जॉब से फिर प्राइवेट में आए.
Right.
तो आपके लिए ये क्वेश्चन परफेक्ट बनता है कि क्यों गवर्नमेंट जॉब, क्यों प्राइवेट जॉब?
Right. Now, job is a job actually, but if you are asking the traditional mentality, definitely till now I have left government job in 2005. Till now I am facing the question why? Why is a central government job? Why you have left that? So that's the thing. So every job is good if you can perform. Definitely, in the government job, that of course that's a very good stable career. Right, that's a fact, that you don't have to worry that whether I'll be able to keep my job next day or the next month if I'm not able to perform. It's a majority of the government jobs are operations job. So if you can do the operations job day to day basis, you don't have until and unless you are doing some gross misconduct. That's a different issue. But one of the my experience, it may be different for other people. My experience is according to my experience, government job has a thing. You have a certainty in life that okay fine, in this age I am not going to retire with this much of pension, or this is probably in there I will be getting 3 pay commissions fixed. After that my salary can be increased up to this, that is certain, fixed, right? So this, from certainty there are some uncertainty, dissatisfaction. I don't know, this is the thing I am going to get. I cannot expect anything else because this is the thing I am going to get. So that may create some issues. It is not that I have left that job because of that reason, but however, that is one of the fact that I have understood, because when I can remember when I've joined this Indian Railways, and I have been posted in some stations actually for few days, 7-8 days. So I always have an intention, I'm not going to be there, I'll be leaving. So my manager, my boss have told, people used to think every day like this. After 15 years, you will come back and say that yes, you are there, till there. I told no. After 4 years, I'll be saying I'm not here. So now it's about the mentality, what you want to get from your life. It is not that the central government jobs are bad. Of course, this is a very good job, stable
career. But thing is that ना सर कि आप एक ये चीज अचीव कर चुके थे.
Right.
अभी लोग पागलों की तरह अभी भी
right
गवर्नमेंट जॉब के लिए दौड़ते हैं. आपने ये चीज रिसीव करके उसे ठुकरा दिया, छोड़ दिया उसको, प्राइवेट में आया. तो आपकी बातें वो ज्यादा ध्यान से सुनेंगे, ऐसा क्यों? आपने मेंटेलिटी की बात कर रहे हैं, और आप नेचर ऑफ जॉब हुआ, या जो भी मॉनिटरी रीजन भी हो सकता है, और कुछ तो ऐसा वर्क इन्वायरमेंट जो है वो भी हो सकता है. लेकिन आप जो आंसर दोगे वो ज़्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट है, ना कि जो कि एक जॉब नहीं किया है, अब सिर्फ प्राइवेट में है तो गवर्नमेंट जॉब का हाल नहीं समझ रहा.
Right. Actually, what is happening, there is a concept called career anchor. Now, what is career anchor? Career anchor are the factors based on which somebody is selecting a career or a job. Now, for the government job, those who are, probably you are seeing lot of newses in the newspaper that there is a very low paying government job available in a particular organization for the post of peon, maybe. who are applying? PhD holder, who are applying MTech, who are applying MBS, right? And forget about all the grads, because the minimum qualification is class 8. That's it. Now, why these people are applying? People, journalists used to criticize the employment condition of the country, that there is no jobs available. That's why they are applying for them. It is not the fact, actually. Fact is, they are having a career anchor of stability. Because they are thinking, if I get this job, what the society is going to tell, what the society is going to think about my profile, forget about this. This is a government job. Ultimately, I'll be getting minimum this much of salary. I don't have to worry about it. I am happy with that. So that is career anchor. Now, another career anchor may be, say, for example, challenge. I want to accept challenge. Every day, if I don't have challenge, I am not liking that job. So that is number one. Number two, there are people who want to become say for example, air hostess. What is their career anchor? Their career anchor is the lifestyle. Mainly. It is not serving people. It is not. Their majority of the cases is the lifestyle. Every day I'll be flying. Right? So that's the thing. Those who want to become, say for example, politician. What is their career anchor? Number one is the power.
Yes.
Everybody would be coming to us. So that is the thing, people generally select their career based on the career anchor. So if you know that
career anchor, aspirations.
Yeah, aspirations comes from career anchor actually. That this is the thing, this is the factor that is forcing him. So people, sometimes leave some jobs. Maybe, I used to give that example of the 3 Idiots of this Farhan character. That is the thing, that ultimately he left his engineering to become a wildlife photographer. That's fine. I mean, that is probably the career anchor was there. So that you need to identify, and that passion is very important, because if you are passionate about something, so automatically the resources will come to you, will be attracted to you. Yes. You have to be passionate about that.
I think that's why after 12 years of my job, I am doing podcast also.
Right. No, that's the thing, very interesting thing, because I have a interest in this also. I have tried, but my involvement and all, I could not do that. But it's a very interesting thing you are doing actually. This knowing people, different people.
Actually, before that, मैं पॉडकास्ट से पहले मैं सोलो वीडियोस बना रहा था. तो सोलो वीडियोस में बहुत सारे लोग थे जो एजुकेशन पे कुछ यहाँ वहाँ से सेकेंडरी मतलब नॉलेज लेके खुद ज्ञान देने स्टार्ट कर दिया. बट मेरे अंदर से ये बात है, मैं तो एक खुद इतने सारे यूट्यूबर्स को देख रहा हूँ, ये टॉपिक में कुछ पढ़ रहा हूँ, उसके बाद मैं कोई इन्फॉर्मेशन दे रहा हूँ. ये तो एक सेकेंडरी इन्फॉर्मेशन देना. अगर मैं पॉडकास्ट कर रहा हूँ तो मैं डायरेक्ट उस फील्ड से, उस डोमेन से एक एक्सपर्ट बुला दे रहा हूँ जो आपको डायरेक्ट बताएंगे. इससे बेटर क्या हो सकता है?
एब्सोल्युटली.
स्टूडेंट तो सीख ही रहे हैं, बट मेरे को भी इसके प्रति बहुत सारा हिंदी वर्ड है जिज्ञासा. बहुत ज्यादा जिज्ञासा रहता है ये चीज जानने के लिए. बहुत सारा इंटरेस्ट रहता है मेरे को. तो इस वजह से मैं भी तो फर्स्ट हैंड सीख रहा हूँ ये चीज. तो ये तो मेरा सच में ये यहाँ से मैं कुछ अर्न नहीं कर रहा, लेकिन मेरे को बहुत सारा मोटिवेशन यहीं से आ रहा है, जिसके लिए मैं घंटों इस पे लगा रहा हूँ. राइट.
So that's the thing, you are passionate about it.
Yes.
So whatever you want to do, I mean, anyone want to do, if they're passionate, you have to develop that passion. Because people sometimes used to develop some business ideas and they are pitching in some business events, but they are scared if my idea is getting stolen, right? So that I used to tell, if your ideas can be stolen, that is fine. But your passion for the idea cannot be stolen. Because you will be successful or not successful based on your passion. It is not based on your idea. The ideas, though, you will be fine. Yeah. But if you are passionate about that particular idea, you will be successful, definitely. So that remains it not only for business, it's all for your career also. So you have to put in effort, and you have to believe in the destiny also sometime, that the people and the things and the success will be attracted.
हमने पेरेंट्स साइड, स्टूडेंट साइड देखा, इंस्टीट्यूट्स के बारे में जाना, एडमिशन के लिए क्या क्या पैरामीटर्स वो चेक कर लिया. आपने बताया कुछ वेबसाइट से कुछ इन्फॉर्मेशन ले लो, कुछ आपने बताया उसका प्लेसमेंट रिकॉर्ड देख लो, फिर बताया आपने कि फैकल्टीज़ का ये देख लो, इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर देख लो. चलिए, ये सब तो आप एक दिन जाके कॉलेज में इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर तो देख सकते हो, फैकल्टी भी उनका क्वालिफिकेशन देख लिए, बट नहीं पता कि वो उनका टीचिंग स्टाइल क्या है. हाँ, अल्टीमेटली उनका आउटपुट क्या आ रहा है, स्टूडेंट्स कितना सीख पा रहे हैं, स्टूडेंट फीडबैक से भी कुछ पता चल रहा है. और प्लेसमेंट रिकॉर्ड जो प्रीवियस था देख लिया. अल्टीमेटली इतना कुछ देखने के बाद भी अगर स्टूडेंट जब एडमिशन ले रहा है उसके फर्स्ट सेमेस्टर या फर्स्ट ईयर के बाद जो एक फीडबैक आ रहा है वो ट्रस्टवर्दी नहीं रह रहा है इंस्टीट्यूट्स के लिए, वो क्या इश्यूज होते हैं जहाँ पे स्टूडेंट्स को ये सब इशू फेस करना पड़ता है?
Yeah, it's a fact actually. Whatever you are telling, it's a fact. Now, here the responsibility of the management of those institutes. They have to be very much careful about those. Again, I'm using the same term about the expectation management. Nowadays, every engineering management, all the professional courses, there is a mandatory induction program of 7 days to 14 days. I mean, 1 week to 2 week program. So during that, this 2 weeks program should be used for creating that expectation that. Like the say for example, in the first semesters you are going to study these subjects, these are the topics would be there, and this is how it is relevant for your degree, this is how these topics are relevant for the industry. So then they will be generating the interest that okay, I am studying this value and ethics for engineers. If you are not setting that expectation, they will be thinking it is not my core subject. Why I am going to study this? Why I am going to study? Because the university have given, and I have to pass the exam. They will be losing interest. Majority of the classes they will not be coming, or they will be coming to get the suggestions and the notes so that they can pass the examination. But if you are creating an expectation about every subject, that yes, this subject is important because of these things, because whenever you will be in the industry, definitely you are going to use your technical knowledge, but these are the ethical issues you will be facing. If you are not able to solve these issues, even if you are having a very good technical knowledges, there are people who have lost their jobs because they have fallen in the trap of those unethical practices. So that is the reason.
Please clear that.
Yeah, I mean there are, say for example, especially it is happening with the engineering things like the mechanical engineering specifically. Whenever people will come to know that you are a mechanical engineer and working in a very good organizations, you will be start getting calls from different organizations.
Okay.
What they are going to tell? They are going to tell that there is a small project assignment. You are an engineer in this company. You will be coming and checking few of our instrument, and you will be saying that yes, this quality is good. You have to spend just 1-2 hours. We will be giving you this hefty amount of money.
Okay.
So you'll be thinking that what is the problem? I'll be going and I'll be checking and I'll be signing off and I'll be getting the money. What is the problem? But you will be going there. Majority of the cases you'll be finding they are not showing you the instruments and all. Right? You are sitting, okay, fine, you have this food, have these gifts and have this money and all. So everything is fine, sir. This is the picture of these things and is the document. You just put your signature, your cab is ready, you just go by. Why you are going to spend so much of time here? You go and enjoy life with your family. Go. So you will also be thinking that, okay, fine, what is the problem? I'm getting this hefty amount of money, food is also good. That's fine, let's go. But ultimately, probably that particular organization has shown some false machineries to get some project. And somehow that company got caught by the agencies and all. Then they will be finding who have put the signature, who have authorized these things. You have authorized. So your career will be spoiled for this. So these things needs to be taught. I mean, there are a lot of traps that is available in the market. So these people, that is the reason the values and ethics is a mandatory subject for engineers, doctors, everybody, right? Because you know that it's in a global ranking of corruption, India stands where? Right, you understand that. So of course there is a corruption. So if you want to safeguard yourself from those kind of activities, so you have to be you have to go through this thing. That is the reason the values and ethics has been given. But unfortunately in many of the institute, this has a non-core subject, values and ethics. They are not hiring good quality faculty also. So they are just, anybody can go, okay, this is the theory, this is the suggestion, this is the question, go for. So they are just taking it as a just a paper for passing the exam. But here's the importance of it. Then only I'm just giving, because I used to take that subject so that I know. So that's why I'm telling for every subject, you have to create that interest, that expectation. That is important, because otherwise they will be thinking that, I can remember in an induction program, I was there, I was just talking like this from the backbencher, one person, I've got, okay, fine, I have joined in computer science engineering I am here to hear this, values and ethics. I'm here to learn coding, right? So I know from Kolkata there are few people who got arrested from some IT company from FBI, US police, because of doing some unethical practices from here. Because they have been trapped to do that. They have not done anything wrong, but they have been trapped to do that. So that's the thing. I mean, that's why, why I'm trying to give that example, stressing on these values and ethics. Not only values, every subject. That is number one. Number two is that the SOP driven policy they should be having. Students should be having complaint, definitely. But you need to, there is a proactive grievance handling mechanism. That you understand, solve the grievances before it arises. That's very important. You understand what is their expectation. Create those things. Automatically, those problems will be solved. So you treat them, understand, of course, we are not telling that, satisfy the unethical or the useless kind of thing, expectations from the students. That, okay, fine. Some people will be okay, fine, it's an engineering college, we should be allowed to cheat also. It's not accepted, definitely. But, the basic things that is required, say for example, maybe the library books, maybe that, important communication, that is very, because ultimately you'll be finding in the world whatever the problem is happening because of communication. In the, not the appropriate communication that is coming. So if you can do an appropriate communication with the students, definitely, that is, that the majority of the problem can be solved. Majority of the problem. So communication is very important from the college end. And that should be an integrated communication, because something is, say, take a simple example, for a placement notice have came from the company. Now, first thing that, but students should be discussing the same thing with the faculty. Sir, placement se ye notice bheja hai, should I apply? Faculty is telling, I have not heard about the company. Automatically they will be feeling this is not a good company. So what should be the process? The placement department should have a meeting first with the faculty members. So, sir, this company is coming. This is all about the company. You can go through it, so that if any students ask, you should have a clear idea about the company. That is the process. So that is called integrated communication. Everybody should be aware about it. The same thing goes to the students, so that they should not be confused, because they are kids.
Yeah, they are kids. It may be possible that faculties are not aware of that company.
That's the thing. They are not aware.
Yeah.
It is not they are doing it intentionally. It is not.
Yeah.
But it is not aware. So the system, that's why I'm telling it should be a process. The process is, when a company is
Integrated
confirmed,
communication.
get a communication with the faculty members. That this is the information. This is the thing. This is the company. So then the right kind of communication would be going to the student. So he told, oh, yes, I have heard about the company. This is a good career. Right? Why don't you apply? Right? So that is the thing. That is how it works. So that is integrated communication is very important.
सर एक क्वेश्चन आ रहा है, ये कॉलेज साइड से ही है कि अभी डिजिटल एज है, एआई भी बहुत यूज़फुल है अभी के समय में, तो कॉलेजेस जो हैं वो अभी पूरा डिजिटलाइज हो रहा है. वो अपने कॉलेज का पीआर बोलिए, मार्केटिंग बोलिए, बहुत तरह से कर रहा है. तो यहाँ पे अगर एक कंटेंट क्रिएटर से कोलैबोरेशन की बात हो, तो एक कॉलेज या उस रिलेटेड कोई भी इंस्टीट्यूट्स है, वो किस तरह से अपनी विजिबिलिटी बढ़ाने के लिए एक यूट्यूबर या सोशल मीडिया इन्फ्लुएंसर के साथ कोलैबोरेट कर सकता है?
Right. Actually, nowadays, many of the institutes are doing that. But here, the most important thing is that whom you are collaborating with. Maybe a content creator is having huge number of followers, but the kind of content he is creating is a entertainment content, right? Now, if you are asking that person to create a educational content because of the money, maybe he will be agreeing. Fine, I'll be doing that. But if, you need to understand that what kind of image you are portraying about your brand in the market, because maybe one educational video has been created by that content creator, but hundreds of other are pure entertainment. Now, the people will be having a trust factor that whether it is a right information. Like, say, for example, you as a content creator is creating educational videos. Now, if some companies want to do, some institute want to do an educational content, the first priority should be you or the people who are like you. That is the thing. That is very important. So, of course, the number of followers, the kind of quality of the content is very important. That what kind of content he is developing, and who are his target audience. Maybe there is the 10 million people, but are they falling into your TG, target audience? Or maybe some content creators are having only 5 lakhs. That is okay. but everybody or the majority is your target audience. So it is better to go for that. So you'll be reaching 5 lakhs of your target audience.
Or maybe that my TG is appropriate for the that college teaching.
That is the thing.
Yeah.
So from the college perspective, they have to select the content creator based on their TG kind of thing, and how and what is their like, say for example, whenever you are selecting a vendor, a company is selecting a vendor for FMCG or any companies, so one of the criteria is their trustworthiness in the local market. This is one of the fact. So of course, so they need to check what is your trustworthiness in their TG, that whether they believe in your words, or the what kind of content, because ultimately the people used to come to the social media mainly for information and the entertainment. This is the thing. So that you need to understand whether this thing, at least one thing is being fulfilled from you, information need or the entertainment need. So that is now if you can mix it little bit, entertainment with the information and the education, nothing like it.
Audience will also mix.
Right.
Mixed audience will be
Right.
there.
No, I'm saying that mixing means like that, presenting the educational content in a little bit entertaining mode,
Okay.
like the thing.
Okay.
So that is how, like, say for example, you are talking about say for example, engineering, electrical engineering, and then you are telling that, do you know who are those electrical engineers from Bollywood? Okay, fine. This I'm not telling the name. This is the thing. Okay, can you remember that movie? Who was the heroine? She. Okay, she. Do you know she is an electrical engineer?
Okay.
So that is so probably you can generate that interest among the TG. Probably okay, fine. You are using that picture, a little bit clips of the movie, like that. So through that also you can show the career anchor concepts. Electrical engineer to movie. Say for example, film heroine or hero. So that is fine. There are people who have done engineering, then he's a bank manager. So you can relate different things. So that mixture can be done. And from college perspective, they need to select based on that thing. Quality of the content, target group, kind of thing. So what kind of content they are preparing. If it is entertainment, don't select that. From the college perspective. My idea is that don't select, because that will devalue your brand. You go by that your particular domain.
Now the scenario is that sir कि पहले 5 साल 10 साल पहले एक सिनेरियो अलग था हायर एजुकेशन का, आज एक सिनेरियो थोड़ा अलग हो चुका है. ज़्यादातर अभी जो कॉलेजेस आ रहे हैं वो अपने प्लेसमेंट को ना फोकस करते हुए इंडस्ट्री से वो कितने जुड़े हुए हैं, उनके अंदर जो फैकल्टीज़ हैं वो कितना एक्सपीरियंस टीचिंग में है, उससे ज़्यादा वो ये प्रमोट कर रहे हैं कि वो इस कंपनी के एंटरप्रेनर हैं, इस कंपनी के सीईओ हैं. और मोस्ट ऑफ द टाइम पूरा उनका जो क्या कम्युनिकेशन है वो इसी बात पे बेस्ड है कि हम लोग क्या एक्सपोजर दे रहे हैं स्टूडेंट्स को. ये एक अगर इंजीनियरिंग कॉलेज की बात करो, बी स्कूल की बात करो, या कोई भी प्रोफेशनल कोर्सेज की बात करो, ऐसे ऐसे कॉलेजेस अभी बंगाल में तो अभी मेरे को नहीं पता ज़्यादा, लेकिन बाहर में आउट ऑफ बंगाल भी बहुत सारे कॉलेजेस हैं जो ऑल ओवर इंडिया लेवल पे वो प्रमोट कर रहे हैं अपने कोर्सेज को, कॉलेजेस को. इनके बारे में आप क्या बोल रहे हो?
No, that is a good thing actually, because what I am trying to say, because if the students are getting exposure in the different industry, because placement is the ultimate process.
सॉरी यहाँ पे मैं इंटरप्ट करना चाहूँगा. यहाँ पे एक वर्ड मैं छोड़ दिया, वो प्लेसमेंट से ज़्यादा एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप को प्रमोट कर रहा है.
Right. No, that is, that's the concept of Make in India, because Make in India and the Startup India specifically. Because if everybody wants to become an employee, after certain years, who is going to give employment? That's the fact. Like, say, for example, if the Wow Momo owner have decided to get into a job in a multinational company, there would not have been Wow Momo. And the kind of thousands of employees nowadays working at Wow Momo, they would not have got the job. Similarly with the Swiggy, similarly with the Flipkart, right?
Zomato,
right. So they want to
they are the
right. They are the
quick
job
commerce,
creator, because the major employer, right? So that's why it's a fact. The government also want the people to become entrepreneur. Now this entrepreneurial culture needs to be developed in the institute. It is a fact that not everybody is going to become an entrepreneur, because there is a problem. The questions you have asked. Sometimes the company. The parents or the students have a thought process. They are promoting entrepreneurship because they are not able to provide placement. That's the thought process.
ये थॉट प्रोसेस था सर, ये फैक्ट था. कॉलेजेस जो ज़्यादा प्लेसमेंट नहीं दे सकते थे ना,
Right.
तो वो लोग कुछ कुछ बीच में ऐसा है कि वो फंडिंग कर रहे हैं,
Right.
कुछ पैसा पता चला कि वो मतलब एक्चुअली वो ज़्यादा प्लेसमेंट नहीं, ज़्यादा चाहते हैं कि बच्चे यहाँ मेरे बच्चे ज़्यादातर स्टार्टअप या
Right.
एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप के, ये पहले फंडा था, वो लोग अपनी अनसक्सेस को छिपाना चाहते थे.
Right.
अभी ये हाईलाइट कर रहे हैं कि नहीं, हम मेरे को एंटरप्रेन्योर ही बनाना है यहाँ से.
Right. No, that is the thing, that is required. Because if you are developing an entrepreneurial culture at the campus, there are two advantages. Number one, definitely there would be few people. I mean, out of 100 people, maybe one people want to become an entrepreneur at the end of the day. Not 99 people is not going to do that, because that is our social structure. Because people want a stability. I mean, you will be getting some salary at the end of the month. So that's why, at least one people can become an entrepreneur from every batches I'm talking about. I mean, every stream. So there are 10 stream, at least 10 entrepreneur may be developed. That is a possibility. Number one. Number two, those people who will not become an entrepreneur, but they will be developing an entrepreneurial mentality that is going to help them out in their job.
Yeah.
Right? Because there probably that there is a concept of intrapreneur. That intrapreneur means those who are working in the organizations but thinking like an entrepreneur and handling businesses differently. So that is the thing. So this entrepreneurial capabilities.
Entrepreneur, intrapreneur.
Entrepreneur.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. This entrepreneurial, this culture and this kind of skill set is going to help them to become a good entrepreneur.
Yeah.
Where you will be working in organizations and you can handle the businesses of your own. Automatically, your chances of getting promotion in that particular organization would be much higher, because you are thinking like an entrepreneur. You are thinking your job is your baby, that you have to take care of it. You don't have to think, you are not thinking like those employees, okay, it is 5 p.m. I will go. Because that's in the offer letter that is mentioned, 5. That's it. Now, whether some important job is there or not, it's not my headache. I'll be going.
सेम है सर. एक एग्जांपल आपने दिया वाव मोमो का. मैं वाव मोमो जब स्टार्ट हुआ था तो मैं कोलकाता में ही था. कोलकाता में वाव मोमो के जो एक फाउंडर थे हमारे साथ थे, साथ में वन ऑफ द टी सेलर, मतलब चाय बेचने वाली कंपनी, जैसे एम चाय वाला था, ऐसे टाइप के चाय ठेला बोल के नाम के, मैं नाम ले रहा उनका, ठीक है. वो एक कंपनी थी, एक तरफ वाव मोमो, एक तरफ चाय ठेला. वाव मोमो, अब ये अलग बात है क्या वो लोग स्ट्रैटेजी ले रहे हैं, उनका क्या सक्सेस स्टोरी है, आगे चल के वो लोग कैसा स्ट्रगल किया. एक तरफ चाय ठेला, कुछ साल स्ट्रगल करने के बाद उन्होंने काफ़ी कुछ किया अपने, जहाँ तक मैंने सोशल मीडिया से या उनके पेजेस से देखा, उन लोगों ने काफ़ी स्ट्रगल करके बहुत सारे मॉल्स में, जैसे वाव मोमो भी फैल रहे थे, वो भी लोग स्प्रेड कर रहे थे. पर अल्टीमेटली वाव मोमो एक सक्सेस स्टोरी बन चुकी है, और चाय ठेला एक, जहाँ तक मेरे को पता था, फेलियर था. ठीक है, मैं फेलियर को अगर गलत वर्ड नहीं बोलूँगा तो वो सक्सेस नहीं ले पाया. ठीक है, तो वो सक्सेस नहीं ले पाया, लेकिन उनके जो कंसेप्ट था, वो कंसेप्ट लेकर बहुत सारी कंपनी आगे बढ़ी. ठीक है. अब वो बंदा जो आप अभी जो बात किया कि जो एंटरप्रेन्योरल स्किल चाहिए, वो एक इंट्राप्रेन्योर फीचर्स के साथ एक कंपनी ले सकती है उन बंदे को. सेम हुआ, वो बंदा एक एंटरप्रेन्योर जो उसके अंदर इतना कुछ था, वो एक कंपनी द्वारा हायर किया गया. अब वो एक बड़ी कंपनी में वो एक जॉब कर रहा है. ठीक है, तो जॉब कर रहा है, होपफुली वो हेफ्टी अमाउंट भी वहाँ पे ले रहा है, लेकिन कंसेप्ट तो ये हुआ कि आप अनसक्सेस होकर भी अल्टीमेटली सक्सेस आपको मिल चुका है. और सक्सेस नहीं मिला, अल्टीमेटली आप कहीं पे जॉब कर रहे हो, यू आर नॉट अनएम्प्लॉयड.
Right. So that's the thing. I mean, that kind of quality is required. Like I used to say in some different forum that in an MBA degree, you are providing a degree based on some courses, subjects you are passing, then a project or an internship you are doing, then based on that you are giving the degree. It is better if you can do this project from the very first year as a startup at campus.
Yes.
You start a business. It may be a failure after 2 years. That is absolutely fine. But at least you should know that why the business have failed. Right? If you have the business is successful but not profitable, you would be having the learning that why the company has not been able to earn profit, though that business was good. So these knowledges are invaluable than your theoretical knowledge of what is marketing in Philip Kotler. Right? because you
Way better, way
better. So this is how, if everybody is going to get the degree, whether that is a startup, profitable, non-profitable, closed down, everybody will be getting a degree. But it would be ensured that everybody is getting practical exposure and knowledge, that why the business failed. Now wherever they'll going to a company, they know that don't take this strategy because this is going to backfire, it's not going to work, because they have a first hand experience. For 2 years, it is not a matter of joke, for 2 years they have run the business, right? So that is how it is important.
सेम वे से सर, मैं ये चीज़ अपने कंटेंट क्रिएशन जर्नी में भी बता सकता हूँ कि ये कंटेंट क्रिएशन भी एक टाइप ऑफ बिजनेस ही है.
राइट, एब्सोल्युटली.
आप इसमें कितने साल तक टिके रहते हो ये मैटर करता है, ना कि आप 1 साल में छोड़ दिए, 6 महीने में छोड़ दिए, 2 साल करने के बाद आपने गिव अप कर दिया. लेकिन इतने सालों के बाद अगर आपने गिव अप भी किया तो आपके पास इतने सारे नॉलेज, इतने सारे स्किल्स आपके हो गए हैं कि आपको वो आप दूसरी जगह पे यूटिलाइज कर सकते हैं.
राइट, दैट्स द थिंग, because knowledge is power at the end of the day. If you can develop, knowledge is never going to be wasted, you can use somewhere definitely.
तो आने वाले समय में, अभी तो ट्रेंड हम लोग समझ रहे हैं, आने वाले समय में 5 साल 10 साल के बाद ये हायर एजुकेशन स्टूडेंट्स के लिए और एक कॉलेजेस के लिए कैसा होने वाला है?
It would be challenging, definitely. Challenging in the sense, especially from the point of view of the colleges, because that nowadays, government of India have given permission to the foreign universities to open campuses. From this year, there are probably 15 or 16, I just cannot remember the exact name. They have already opened their campuses. They are, probably starting their academic year from this year only. And there is a big names, right? So automatically, if people are getting chances, getting into those kind of universities, so creamy layer of the people have probability they will be going there. Until and unless the Indian universities are upgrading themselves accordingly, global standard. So that's why these accreditation processes would be much tougher. Probably, from this year, NAAC have totally changed their accreditation process. Either you are accredited, you are not accredited. That would be leveled, that you are accredited or not accredited.
Not ratings?
Ratings would be there, but those who are accredited. Okay. But somebody who has failed, that means you are not accredited.
Okay.
Right? So these things. So if you are not accredited, automatically that will be creating challenges for you. So right? So because in their list they will be there probably. I don't know what would be the exact procedure right now, but that is going to there. That is the challenge that is happening. So that's why for the students also, is a good opportunity, because they are having ample of opportunity. It's a global brand that is coming to India. So if you are having that capability, you can go there. Even from the academician like us, that is also a good opportunity. Probably you could not go to US to teach in a US or the UK. Most of the UK universities are coming actually, and some Australian. So you are not able to go to UK and teach in a UK university. But now you are having the opportunity. Now various Indian academicians are going to these universities to join as a senior position, professors, faculties and all. So this is a good opportunity for the faculty. But of course, they are not going to take everybody. You have to be the best in the market. So if you are the best faculty in the market, you are having a lot of opportunities now. So in order to retain the good faculty members, the Indian universities, of course, they will also be trying. So of course, there's a good time for those kind of educationists, higher educational professionals.
Many changes are coming.
Many changes. You have to be, probably in future, that is a possibility that, teachers will also having the ranking, right? Like the institutes, right? So that is a possibility in future, that your faculty profile would be somewhere like in Amazon portal or something, you are having this ranking. So probably the institutes will be hiring based on your ranking. There is one of the parameter maybe.
Earlier you have said, sir, कि foreign colleges,
foreign universities,
और universities
right.
colleges आ रहे हैं यहाँ पे.
Right.
तो ये क्या सभी अंडर ग्रेजुएट और हायर एजुकेशन के लिए, या अंडर ग्रेजुएट
from undergraduate like BTech to masters and PhD, everything that will be available.
Okay. तो ये तो many कौन-कौन से cities में?
As of now, they are opening campus majority in Gujarat, not Gujarat, Maharashtra, okay. Mumbai, and few in Gurgaon, and probably one campus as of whatever the information I am having, it is in Gujarat.
Not till now, not in Bengal.
Not in Bengal as of now. Maybe in future there is a probability they can come, but however as of now probably 15-16 universities in that particular zone that is they are opening.
Thank you sir, और बहुत इन्फॉर्मेटिव और इन डेप्थ बातें जानी, बहुत सारे बातें तो मेरे को आइडिया भी नहीं था कि इंडस्ट्री में ऐसा चल रहा है. होपफुली हमारे स्टूडेंट, हमारे ऑडियंस को आपके बारे में, आपसे लिए हुए ये सब नॉलेज को वो अच्छे से डाइजेस्ट कर पाए और यूज़ कर पाए, तो उनका भी भला हो, सबका भला हो.
Right, right. So thank you again. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to discuss these things in
Pleasure
details.
all mine, sir.
Right,
Thank you.
right. Thank you so much. Thank you.